looks like Altair's, but I'm just saying, I looked up the shadow one. It's the one for getting all the sequence. Hmm. Yeah. What, a Russian assassin? No offense, anybody's Russian here, but what? I mean,
Dude, Assassin's Creed in Russia would be
I may
sick.
get some racial shit for this, but I mean, there was a black assassin back there. I was like, a black assassin in the French Revolution? What the f is going on here?
That wouldn't be uncommon. Blacks
Well,
were free, or yeah,
well,
blacks were
yeah,
free
I
in
wasn't
France.
saying about that, but I'm just talking in general. The only one I've ever saw was Alawale, or how the hell you say his name. The one, your right-hand man. And yeah, yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah, never mind. The shadow one had more armor plate. What about Rogue? Is something in Rogue? Well, I know. I'm not talking about him, but maybe there was another character in, in that sequence. You just have to play it more. I don't know. I still like Assassin's Creed 4's armor look, though. It looks pretty damn badass. I mean, just as like a casual kind of, just that Edward. I don't know. It literally has a pirate feeling if you're going for a pirate look, or like almost like a rogue in a way. You're not playing as the assassin. You just want to be, whatever. But Assassin's Creed 2 with its sashes and everything, it's pretty cool. It's robes and shit, and then yeah, even there you just use flashed AC3. It's Indian stuff with a feather and everything. That looked really badass. I definitely like the genre though. They definitely basically hit every critical point. I thought it was kind of weird that they made George Washington a Templar, but whatever. It's a fantasy. Yeah, like a what if. Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely. I'm not saying it was bad. It was just kind of odd because all these videos they show like George Washington like yep, there he goes. He's charging the line. Gave them hope to move on. Like in all the trailers, and then it was that he's a Templar and he's against you. I'm like, what the fuck? What just happened here?
Well, I mean, Templars, that's how they would lead.
Oh yeah.
Templars aren't in essence evil.
No, I'm just saying he's an enemy of your character.
Yeah. Although, in 3, everyone was the enemy of your character. Because he didn't like anyone.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of assholes, that one assassin you get in AC4 is a fucking dick.
Speaking of
I mean,
assholes, mine is
he's an
sure sore.
assassin, but what? Was it from
Oh, I'm
Shrek?
sorry, I thought we were going on a different route on that one.
And I was totally lost, like I was into my competition on Blacklight, and I was like, what? He said, what? Wait,
Like,
what do you mean? I don't get
yeah,
it. And
sure,
you're
why
like,
not?
you're gay. I'm like, when did this happen? Oh yeah, I just kind of derped that one. So what is your objective here? Basically kill fucking everyone? Because I don't see an eject. Oh, there's a door's open. I see it now. It's like that door's not even open. What's the point? This would definitely help if you had 4 people. I could already see spots in the game where you could almost replay it, per se. That would definitely help out having more people in teamwork. Those motherfuckers are fighting each other, and then you just pop in and kill both of them. Like, bitch, sit down. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Not the gun. Oh, you died.
I didn't realize how far the graphics have come in the PS4, man. I'm looking at Assassin's Creed 2 on Xbox 360, and I used to think like, oh god, fucking Lucy, man, super hot. But now in this, I'm like, wow, your mouth is kind of like weirdly disjointed.
Yeah.
I never realized it until
Play
now.
Battlefield or Destiny on the PS3, and then you go over to PS4, and you're like, oh my god, bleeding eye vision. It's so ultra realistic. It's like playing, playing Destiny on PS3, going from, like what you were saying. It literally seems like a downgrade.
Yeah.
It seems like you were playing, what the hell would we relate it to? Almost like how a Defiance would be. Like what the hell am I playing? I don't know. But now it's just like, amazing.
I don't know. I actually don't like Destiny anymore, though, while we're talking about that.
What?
Destiny.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm still into it because I have a raid group and everything, so... There's a couple people that are alright. I mean, Kratos and I, we're tight, we're really good friends. We've been friends for a while. I knew him pretty much as I met you, maybe even before you. I knew him... I think he's my second friend on PSN. But no, he's a really good friend of mine. He's really the only one. That's been updated. I have turned in green common and gotten legendaries now. It's fucking retarded.
Well, that's like
but
the
if you
whole
do
story
turn in
is
a
like,
legendary,
okay,
it'll give you shit for other classes.
all right, go in this cave, destroy this boss. Oh, hold on, I gotta scan this. While I'm scanning this, you're gonna be attacked by a horde of people, and repeat the process.
I more or less like the fan fiction, or like the fiction behind it. Like if you read
But you
key
have to
signs
look up the
behind it, that
fiction
you really are.
online, which is stupid.
Not really. You more or less use your imagination. You can't say you don't have one, because I thought I didn't have one. I thought I was completely didn't have one, and it turned out I did. If you look at your imagination, though, if you read the key signs in the game, it actually kind of quotes towards that you're actually been awakened to do the dirty work of the traveler. And it kind of puts a different perspective on grinding, per se. It's almost like...
Is the Traveler supposed to be evil? That's what I've heard people talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you read, there's a cutscene when the Fawn is about to kill you, and if you listen in the background before he dies, he says, "No, no, no, you don't know. Well, you don't know about this," or something like that. "Don't kill me," basically. He says it in Russian, but if you decipher it, it's basically what it means. It means like, "Don't kill me. You need to know about something about the Traveler," and then you kill him.
Wait,
or
what?
like he dies.
What part of this is it?
It's one of the cutscenes near the end of the game. Yeah.
I hope that's what it turns out to be. That would make the game actually like
Oh yeah,
badass.
huge. I mean, and the speaker, the way they made his character, they could easily make him, a traitor.
Oh, yeah,
He's
they could
obsessed
easily
with the
make him-
light, and make him just suddenly, backstabbing away or whatever.
I would actually like to see the light be just the darkness, not be the darkness, but be the evil force.
Well, it's not like when
Darkness is
you're
always
unlocking
evil.
the pieces. Well, like when you're unlocking the pieces of the Traveler, it's almost like they were actually trying to take control of those pieces, so he wouldn't have complete control. Like he was trying to kill worlds, but on his final moments of death, he created the ghost to summon dead people to do the dirty work because he doesn't have enough energy to do it anymore. It kind of, I don't know. If you look at it, the perspective of what is going on there, it just totally plays out if it's you know, these bad per se.
But
I'm just gonna quote this.
doesn't
There's a fuck ton
Traveler
of
like
people in
help
there.
out, help out Earth for like however long?
He kind of plays the good guy. Yeah, I don't know. They could go anywhere, but a lot of the stuff in the tower, a lot of stuff in the tower actually look like a Vex door and shit like that around the speaker. If you ever noticed too, like the speaker's little like thing, the way it spins around the traveler, and then they got all those markings and shit. Like, why the hell would the speaker want to know where the traveler is going to be going next, unless he, is, wanting to go with him or something like that? It's just weird that there's a compass. It almost seems like you would have to go there to like go, see where the traveler's going to go next, or you have to go fight him in some way. Like that's like some sort of gun. Because if you notice, the tower may be just a defense mechanism, but it seems like the tower has artillery guns on it. Why? Why are they all aimed at the traveler? It kind of plays out in that way. You constantly see those drop ships fly in. You think, well, you jump on the drop ship and fly into it, because technically the traveler, I read it's a star that is. It's basically a world that's made of metal almost, and it has an outside layer that's the rock, and on the inside it's like kind of like how the Citadel was in Mass Effect. You know how there was mirror world almost, like you could stand on one side and look up and it'd be the other side of the world, almost like you're walking in a Halo ring pretty much. It's like that inside there, and then there's a star in the middle, like it's like a never-ending lap. You just keep walking around. It's like living on the inside of the world, kind of like the Journey to the Center of the Earth, or whatever you want to call it. It's a lot like that, is the way the Traveler works. And then he basically gains his energy by like people coming in like, oh, come in and save me, and then he kills them, and he gains his energy.